What's up, everybody? It is Jacob here, and again, this video is going to be a little bit more of a serious note, like the last video. Not so much serious, just more of like important message, I guess. I guess before I really get into it, I want to talk about where I got the inspiration for this video from. So a few months ago, Alex posted a video called "If You're Ever Bullied for Liking Nintendo, You Should Watch This." And I liked the video a lot. I thought it was a good message, but I kind of had my own opinions that I wanted to share about it. It is a pretty opinionated topic, and I'm not saying that like I completely agree with everything he said, but I just kind of have my own 2 cents that I wanted to give to you guys. I think it is very important to understand these types of things. I think knowledge and understanding other people are a very good skill or a very good thing to do in life. So Alex kind of more focused on the idea of, liking Nintendo per se, right? And not being, not caring about what other people think about it because it doesn't matter. And I completely agree with that, but what I kind of thought should be more of the focus was you just shouldn't care what anybody thinks about whatever you like to do. If you love something, then you should do it, okay? There should be nothing stopping you. Other people's opinions don't matter when it comes to doing what you love. Unless what you love doing is malicious and self-harming, then maybe listen to what other people say. But if what you love to do is pretty mundane, like playing Nintendo games, then it doesn't matter, Nobody's opinions but your own matters. In life, you need to be a selfish individual to an extent, okay? Obviously, you don't want to be selfish to the point where you're just rude, but, selfish to the point where the most important person in your life is yourself, so you need to do what makes you happy. A kind of a story that I can put to go along with this, I was at orientation at UGA, and I was waiting to go meet with my advisor, and I was talking to one of the other engineering students. We were talking about like activities we did in high school and stuff, and he was saying how he was like, into pottery and stuff. He was the head of the pottery club, and like I could tell he really liked what he was talking about. He liked talking about it, and I could tell he really liked pottery, but he like totally played it down. He's like, yeah, it was like whatever, it was kind of weird, I don't know, like trying to seem cool. And the whole time I wanted to go and just slap him in the face and be like, that's awesome, don't play it down, because it is awesome. Things like that is what makes people unique, Everybody has their own interests, and nobody should be bashed for what they like to do. So if you love playing Nintendo games, then gosh darn it, play freaking Nintendo games. If you like playing Xbox, then play Xbox. If you like gardening, then garden. Like, you should just do whatever it is that you want to do, and don't be ashamed of it. And I really thought that I understood that, because when I watched Alex's video, I wrote it down and I was like, I'm gonna make a video on this, and I waited. I didn't want to release it right away. I kind of waited because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to say, and I needed a reason to post it. And so obviously most of you know now I will not be attending UGA anymore, and that was my catalyst. It was a big one, because I realized I thought that I had understood this whole concept of not being afraid of what you love to do, and that's exactly what I did. Obviously, if somebody asked me about my YouTube channel, I'd talk like, I didn't keep my YouTube channel a secret, but I kept making this my career a secret, despite that being what I loved and what I wanted to do. And I regret that a lot. I was actually just watching a TV show. Somebody made the comment, they're like, if you're not confident enough in your choice where you have to lie, then that's a problem. And that really sunk in. It was just kind of thrown in there, but it just kind of sunk. Like, it hit me really, really hard. And I realized that what I was doing the past 4 months was not only wrong of me, but just didn't go with what I wanted, was the thing. And so because of that, I realized I don't want to lie anymore. I knew that I didn't want to lie anymore before, but now I really don't want to lie. And it was really weird. I was at the gym and I saw somebody that I had known from a long time ago, and then they were talking to me, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to UGA anymore, I'm doing YouTube full time. And they're like, huh, interesting. And that was like the first time where I literally just brought it up in conversation, that's what I was doing. And there's such a weight lifted off my shoulder, and I feel so much better about myself. and happier with my situation at the moment because I'm not hiding it anymore. I thought I was going to be so happy when summer finally came and I could just do YouTube and not have to worry about other people. And I was wrong. I still wasn't that happy because I was still telling lies. I was still keeping a secret, a big secret from a lot of people. And now it's out, it's not a secret anymore. And now I'm open about it and I'm happier and I like what I'm doing and I love what I'm doing and I'm gonna continue doing it. I just want to get the message across to you guys that if you hide certain things like that, your interests, your hobbies, your passion, your career path in my situation, it's gonna hurt you, or it can hurt you like it hurt me. Mentally, it hurt me. And that affected a lot of physical aspects of me. I just want you guys to know that there's no reason to hide it, because if you hide it, you're only gonna hurt yourself and you're only gonna miss out on a lot of things. Because, Alex said in his video, the way we met, we were both making, he's making an NES controller, I was making a Wii remote. At the time, we weren't hiding it. And then we became best friends because we both love Nintendo. So that's just what I want to tell you guys, is you're not going to know what you're missing until it's already gone. And you're not going to realize these certain things until after they happen. It took me a while to realize how awful it was hiding it. And so after that, then I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I have to tell people. I can't keep this a secret anymore. And don't let yourself get to that point. Because when you get to that point, that's when damage has already happened. And not that there's no going back, not that the damage is irreparable, but it's happened. And then you're going to have regret. And there's no worse feeling than regret. I went and shared the video that I posted on Facebook. I was like, hello everybody, please watch this. And the feedback I got, everybody was so supportive of me. Obviously there were people that were concerned. They're like, oh, well, is this gonna work out for him? And that's understandable, that's family. But otherwise it was like, I'm so proud of you for following your dreams and doing what you love. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that too, because it's like, not many people have the guts to do it, I guess. I don't know. The message that I just wanna get across to you guys is it doesn't matter what you like. It's all superficial things, that the social norms of what is, okay and not okay, it's all superficial and it doesn't mean anything. And it never should mean anything to you. Again, like I said, unless it's malicious towards someone else or self-harming, then what's the issue? No one has the right to stop you. The only person that has the right to stop you is yourself. And so if you're scared of hiding it, it's because you don't feel comfortable doing it. My main tip of advice is just what other people think don't really matter. And if those people are going to be rude to you, one, why does their opinion matter? If you have a random guy that goes up to you in school when you're wearing your Nintendo shirt and they say, ha, you like Nintendo, you're a little kid. First off, you know why you're wearing that shirt. You know exactly why you're wearing that shirt, and it is because you love Nintendo. That guy does not know anything about your life and what you love. So why should his opinion matter? Even if you had 100 kids come up to you, it's ignorance. It's all rooted in ignorance, and it doesn't matter. Because in the end, the only thing that matters is you in your own life. That is the most important thing. Unless you have kids or very close loved, the most important thing in your life is yourself. And you need to make sure you care for yourself, because hiding things, and I can tell you this from firsthand experience, it hurts and it's hard. And I thought that when summer started, I was gonna be a lot happier than I was, and I wasn't until last week when I released that video and I told everybody, and I felt so much happier about myself, and there's been such a weight lifted off of me that I'm so much happier now. So just don't hide it. There's no point in hiding it, because if they make a big deal about it and they're negative about it, you don't need them in your life. But then there's the off chance that they're gonna love it. Like the case with Alex and I. Neither of us were scared of hiding what we were doing, and so then we clicked. So if you think about it like that, think about how many people you may be missing out on knowing because you're afraid of showing what you're passionate about. You know, you never know who's gonna share the same interests as you, because, you know, personally, I don't wear Nintendo shirts around, but I love Nintendo, and if I saw somebody wearing a Nintendo shirt, I go, hey, that's a really cool shirt. I love The Legend of Zelda. I just personally choose not to wear them myself. I'm not trying to hide anything, because if somebody comes up and asks me, hey, what games do you play? I say, Nintendo. I love The Legend of Zelda. That is always one of the first things when people ask me, what do you like? I say, The Legend of Zelda. So I'm not afraid to hide it. And I have not been for a very long time. Maybe I was for a little bit in middle school, but I got to the point where I just didn't care what other people thought of me, because their opinions do not matter. The only opinions that should matter in your life is your own, and then the people you care about most. And then even sometimes, not even the second option, it's just your own. Because you know what's best for you. If you know what you love, then that's what's best for you, and that's what you should pursue. So I hope that this was meaningful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that I could shed a little bit of light and give you guys, maybe help some of you guys out. Honestly, I just want to get my message out there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.